How old is a case when it's considered new? This case I published on June 8, 2025. I don't know if it's new. This is the murder case in Dongyang, Zhejiang that shocked the entire internet. A pair of sisters in their 40s. I happily went to Dongyang with my boyfriend to buy a house. Little did they know that when people discovered them again, resolutely become a wronged soul in the concrete pier.
Don't watch the end.
You can't imagine how cruel this Japanese man is. Follow Donkey Brother to investigate the case. Refreshing and good for eating. August 13, 2013. The incident occurred in Dongyang City, Zhejiang Province.
Morning.
A young man went to Baiyun police station to report a case. Claimed that his mother Ma Xiaoying and aunt Ma Xiaohong. Since I went to Hengdian to buy a house on August 6th. Then mysteriously disappeared. And the phone can't be connected. The reporter looked shocked. The police felt the world was in a serious state. The man's name is Ma Hua. Since we were unable to contact the two police, Fong quickly went to their rental house to investigate. Once you step into the house, the police discovered something unusual. The ground and walls are covered with dried blood. Judging by the state of the blood, should be left about a week ago. It coincides with the time when the two sisters disappeared. The police immediately cordoned off the scene. The blood sample was sent to the technical department for inspection.
Results. These bloodstains.
All from the missing Ma Xiaoying and Ma Xiaohong. Based on this, the police speculated. The missing persons cases are likely to be murders caused by anger. And the rental house was the first scene of the crime. The current priority is to find the whereabouts of the two sisters. No matter life or death. At this time, the police investigating the scene noticed. There is something abnormal in the basement of Ma Xiaohong's house. The only air outlet was blocked by bricks. A new door lock was installed. Seems to be deliberately blocking others from entering the straight line. Given the abnormal situation, the police immediately forced open the basement door. An unusual smell came over me. Although it is different from the smell of a highly decomposed corpse. But the aroma is strong and abnormal. The entire basement is in disarray. One of the cement piers that has not yet dried. Particularly eye-catching. The police speculated whether someone was hiding there. However, although the cement pier is not completely dry, but it is very strong because of the large amount of cement glue used. Difficult to remove immediately.
At the same time,
another group of police officers is investigating the social relations of the two sisters. Conduct in-depth investigation. Soon a young man named Zhang Hanjun. Into the police's sight. It is understood that Zhang Hanjun. I have been living in this rental house with my two sisters.
According to Ma Hua.
On the day of the incident, his mother Ma Xiaoying and his aunt Ma Xiaohong. Take Zhang Hanjun with you to buy a house.
The two then lost contact.
MCA called Zhang Hanjun to inquire about the situation.
Zhang Hanjun responded.
Ma Xiaoying and Ma Xiaohong have gone to Jinhua for a trip. At that time, Ma Hua believed it firmly. Because he has received his mother Ma Xiaoying. Similar messages sent. After reviewing the information, the police speculated that this is most likely Zhang Hanjun. Sent using Ma Xiaoying's mobile phone. An incident aimed at delaying Ma Xiaoying's family from reporting the case. The police immediately check in the national population system. Ask Zhang Hanjun's identity information. No matching records found. This shows that Zhang Hanjun is a fake identity. So why doesn't he dare use real information? This is really shocking. It is reported that this so-called Zhang Hanjun. I have lived in the Ma family for 2 years. Live with the two sisters of the Ma family.
At first,
he was through the Ma sisters' niece Mary. Met on the internet. Under the sweet words of Zhang Hanjun. Mary quickly fell in love. The two soon got together in real life. And soon after, Mary became pregnant. Mary, who is pregnant, proposed marriage. However, Zhang Hanjun said he couldn't be sure. Is the child in Mary's womb her own? Paternity test must be done after the child is born. If the child is born to him, he will marry Mary immediately. During this period, Mary and Zhang Hanjun has been living in Ma Xiaohong's rental house. What is incredible is that, as Mary's movement became more and more obvious, Zhang Hanjun and Ma Xiaohong got together again. And Ma Xiaohong's feelings for Zhang Hanjun. This kind of relationship that may become his son-in-law. I accepted it calmly. The complexity of this family's relationship. Very rare. 1 month before the incident, Mary had to return to the countryside to recuperate after giving birth. Zhang Hanjun did not accompany him. Also because he wants to accompany Ma Xiaohong. Living in the city with Ma Xiaoying. He also entrusted Ma Xiaohong with millions of savings. Zhang Hanjun is a playboy and penniless. To survive, he fixed his eyes on Ma Xiaohong. The police also learned news about Ma Xiaohong's huge deposits. So I went to the bank immediately. Retrieve Ma Xiaohong's bill.
Turn out, from August 6th, Ma Xiaohong's account.
Abnormal transaction records begin to appear. Zhang Hanjun later regarded him as Zhang Haijun. He had taken away Ma Xiaohong's savings without authorization many times.
At the same time,
With the assistance of firefighters.
after 4 difficult,
The concrete pier in the basement was finally defeated. What is shocking is that there are 2 boxes inside. It was Ma Xiaohong and Ma Xiaoying who had been missing for 7 days.
swallows relics.
After opening the suitcase,
Police found 2 bodies.
the 2 sisters who were killed were identified. To confirm Zhang Hanjuan's true identity, the police returned to the rental house for a detailed investigation.
In a rental contract,
They found a name called Zhang Haijun, Population Information Network. The police confirmed that this Zhang Haijun is Zhang Hanjun, a native of Dongyang. Further investigation of Zhang Haijun's household registration information revealed he was married and had children before he met Mary, and he and his wife Xia also met through the internet. At that time, Xia was still studying and took out loans to pay for tuition.
Zhang Haijun once promised,
As long as Xia is with him, he will help him repay the 18,000 yuan loan. However, after they got married and had children, Zhang Haijun did not fulfill his promise.
the police also found.
After the incident, Xia's loan has been repaid. In addition, surveillance footage showed Zhang Haijun pulled his suitcase several times on August 9th.
Enter the basement.
At the same time, the landlord formally, Zhang Haijun has prepaid for half a year's rent and utilities. After in-depth investigation,
The police also found.
Zhang Haijun gave himself 500.06 million yuan, wife Xia 70,000 yuan, and Ma's wife Ma Li 10,000 yuan. These signs indicate that
Zhang Haijun.
most likely the murderer of the 2 Ma sisters. In order to bring Zhang Haijun to justice as soon as possible, the Dongyang police invested a lot of manpower in the pursuit. Eventually they discovered
Zhang Haijun.
I took a bus from Yiwu to
Dam in Jinan, Shandong. However,
the cunning Zhang Haijun did not get on the bus in Yiwu.
didn't get off in Jinan.
Instead, choose to get on and off the bus midway. The police quickly contacted the dam driver. Due to Zhang Haijun's abnormal behavior, the driver was impressed. The driver recalled Zhang Haijun got off the bus at Tian's service area. Police analysis believes Zhang Haijun has strong anti-detection capabilities. He may go to cities around Tian. Given Zhang Haijun's romantic nature, police speculated that he might go to an entertainment venue. So the Japanese police took quick action.
Go to Shandong now.
With the close cooperation of the local police, the police finally found a high-end KTV in Laiwu City. Zhang Haijun's whereabouts were discovered. According to the experience of the KTV that day, Zhang Haijun was carrying a large amount of cash and invited 3 women to accompany. Afterwards, he also went to the 3 women's rental house to spend the night. The police then used the assistance of these 3 women, successfully arrested Zhang Haijun. During the arrest, Zhang Haijun did not show any surprise. After meeting the police, he even said, Director Chun, you are all here. It turns out that he and Director Chun are from neighboring villages. In the interrogation room, the police spoke in a gentle tone, questioning Zhang Haijun. He quickly admitted his crime.
According to Zhang Haijun,
June 2013, after he learned that Ma Xiaohong divorced her ex-husband,
got a large fortune.
and planned to use the money to buy a house in Hengdian, Zhang Haijun took advantage of Ma Xiaohong's trust in him. Lie that you have acquaintances in the real estate company.
Can help him get a discount.
Ma Xiaohong without any salary. Immediately transfer 50,000 yuan as a deposit to Zhang Haijun.
But 2 months have passed.
Whenever the Ma sisters mentioned buying a house, Zhang Haijun always does things perfunctorily. Time flies and it is August 6th. Ma Xiaoying and Ma Xiaohong once again asked Zhang Haijun. Ask about the progress of house purchase. As a result, Zhang Haijun brutally killed the 2 sisters and forced Ma Xiaohong to reveal her bank card password. Even more outrageous is, after Zhang Haijun killed the 2 sisters,
Also,
the corpse performed a tail-bleeding behavior for up to 3 seconds. He made up lies to cover up his crimes. But lies are hard to justify. In the end, Zhang Haijun committed a serious crime and was severely punished by law.